I kept replaying her words in my head long after she disappeared into her room. I'm tired. I'm done being strong. I just wanted you to love me the way I loved you. You know, there are some sentences you don't hear. You feel them. They settle inside you like dust that never leaves. That night, while the house looked peaceful from the outside, inside, something had shattered. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just quietly. Like a heart giving up without saying a word. I tried to sleep, but every time I closed my eyes, I saw her face. Not angry, not disappointed. Just exhausted. Exhausted from giving. Exhausted from hoping. Exhausted from pretending she wasn't hurting. It hit me like a punch. We never notice the loneliness of the person who always says, I'm fine. And she had been saying that her whole life. The next morning, I woke up early and saw something I wasn't ready for. She was sitting at the dining table, surrounded by old letters, faded receipts, torn photographs. She didn't notice I was watching. One by one, she picked each thing up, held it close, and whispered something under her breath, as if she was saying goodbye. I stepped closer. Mom, what are you doing? She slowly looked up. Her eyes weren't red. They weren't teary. They were empty. Like someone who had already left emotionally. I'm cleaning, she said. Letting things go. But why? She smiled, the kind of smile people give when they're breaking inside. Because holding on hasn't helped me. She folded a photograph one of us from years ago and slid it into a small box. When did we stop laughing together? She asked softly. When did we stop being a family? I didn't have an answer, because sometimes the truth is too ugly to say out loud. She continued packing, neatly, quietly, as if she had prepared for this moment a long time ago. Then she said something that froze my heart. If I disappear today, would anyone even notice in this house? My throat tightened. Mom, don't talk like that. But she just shrugged. Like she had already accepted her place. A shadow on the wall. Present but unseen. That's when her phone rang. She didn't rush to answer. She didn't even look curious. She simply picked it up and listened. Her face didn't change, not once. She ended the call, stood up, and walked past me slowly. Mom, who was it? She didn't stop walking. Someone reminding me that life doesn't wait for people who keep giving without receiving. That sentence haunted me for hours. I followed her to the backyard. She stood there calmly, letting the sun hit her face. For the first time, she didn't look fragile. She looked free. Are you leaving? I asked. She didn't say yes. She didn't say no. Instead, she said something far heavier. I'm choosing myself this time. Silence. The kind of silence that exposes every mistake you ever made. You know, she continued, I spent my life believing that love means giving everything. But now I know. Love doesn't survive without respect. There it was. The truth we avoided for years. We respected her when we needed something. We forgot her when we were comfortable. And she finally realized it. Mom, let us fix this, I said desperately. She looked at me with eyes that didn't hold anger. Only a tired sort of wisdom. People fix things they see as broken. She whispered, you never even saw me cracking. She walked back inside, leaving me standing there. Standing in the ruins we created. All day, she barely spoke. All day, I watched her. And she looked like someone finally ready to put herself first. That evening, she called everyone into the living room. Her voice was steady, not emotional, not shaky, just final. I want one thing, she said, just one. We all looked at her, waiting, hoping it was something easy, something material, something we could buy, but no. She asked for the one thing we never learned how to give, respect. The room went silent, not because it was shocking, but because it was true, and we knew it. She continued, from today, I'm not living in a house where I feel unwanted. I'm not being the last priority anymore. I'm not being the one who bends first. No shouting, no drama, just a decision. From final. Then she walked away, not angrily, but peacefully, as if she had finally stepped into the life she deserved. And for the first time, we realized we weren't losing a mother. We had already lost her a long time ago. We just hadn't noticed. If this story touched your heart, if it made you think about someone you take for granted, maybe today, right now, is the time to call them, to apologize, to listen, to make things right. And if you want more stories that open your eyes, break your silence, and speak the truth no one dares to say, subscribe now. Your next awakening starts here.